Hello, in this lesson I'll show you all how to create a more complex function. If you recall in the previous lesson, we created a simple function that takes no parameters. So in this lesson I'll show you all how to make a function with parameters. Um, Again, I'm using Windows PowerShell ISE, but if you're using Windows PowerShell Terminal, you should be able to run the same script directly on that terminal. And if not, just leave a comment in the description. I'll try to help you out. Okay, so in front of you, you see a function called simple user, and what the function does is it outputs this line right here, name followed by the name of the user, and then we have a hobby, which will be followed by the actual hobby of the user. Okay, so if you recall, if we were to type in the name simple user, just the name of the function, the function will be called, and then the script, the command will be ran, right? So let's do that. And you see, that's exactly what happens. We have our output right here in the command line. So now we're actually going to be creating a function that's more complex. So we're going to be calling this function complex user. Complex user, and don't forget your brackets, right? So here we're gonna now this is kind of where it's gonna be different. We're actually gonna be typing in the word param, so PARAM, and then we're gonna have some parentheses here. And within these parentheses, we will be having our functions. I mean our parameters. So we're gonna have a parameter called name, and we're gonna have a parameter called hobby. So you would define a parameter by using the $sign followed by the variable name. Okay. Now we're actually going to put our command here. So we're going to be displaying output here. So we're going to be displaying name. The same thing as the simple user, but the only thing is the difference is here, instead of writing the actual name of the user, we'll have the user write their own name. So we use $sign name here. And then we will type in hobby, and then $sign hobby. Okay. And don't forget to put your quotations. So now let's actually call complex user. So for this demonstration, we're not going to pass any parameters just right now. I want to show you what happens when we don't pass any parameters. So actually, let me clear this up for you. So you see that in the command terminal, we just have the word name followed by nothing. It's just empty, right? So now let's pass some parameters. So the way you would do that is you use your dash, right? And then you type in your parameters. So it'll be name, and you use your quotation marks. And here, this is where you would type in your name. So in this case, I will type in the name Alice. And then now I want to fill in the hobby. So the hobby, I'll just do dash hobby. And then here, I'll type in the hobby. So this one, I'll put football. Okay. And of course, you can put anything else that you want. So now we're going to run this. And when we run this, we should see Alice here and her hobby being football. So let's do it. And you see, voila, it does happen. We see the name Alice, and we see the hobby football. Exactly what we wanted. So if you have any trouble, just leave a comment in the description or give me an email.